Welcome to Space and Grace, the podcast for soul-led entrepreneurs done hustling for their worth. Let's build a life and business that actually feels like freedom. If you're here, I'm guessing you're somebody who already knows what to do. You've taken the courses, you've hired the coaches, you've launched the thing, and it probably even worked. But something still feels off. You're smart, strategic, you're the person people come to for answers. But underneath the to-do lists and the confidence is a body that feels like it's bracing, like it could all fall apart at any moment. And that's what I want to speak to today. I work with women who are high capacity. They hold a lot. Their business, their vision, the family, the ideas. But when their nervous system is dysregulated, all that brilliance short circuits. There's that background hum of, am I doing enough? That inability to truly enjoy resting because every time you pause, you start to feel a little bit twitchy. And there's that internal panic of like, what if I do it all and it still doesn't work? Notice what you felt when I said that. What if I do it all and it still doesn't work? Did you feel your chest tighten or your jaw clench or a pit in your stomach? Because that's not a mindset issue, that's a regulation issue. And it's what's going to quietly determine whether your business expands or whether it flatlines. Here's what I've learned. Your offers, your launch plan, your content, they can only land when your body feels safe with what you're building. You've got the strategy, you know the steps, but they feel really hard, like you're pushing a shopping trolley uphill with a flat tire. And what's confusing about that is you've done these steps before and they led to success. So why does it feel so hard this next time that you're trying to do exactly the same thing? So then maybe you get this intuitive hit like, oh, maybe this isn't the strategy for me. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Maybe I should try something else. Maybe I should build a new business. Or maybe I should start a completely different piece to my business. And that's disorienting because you know the strategy works. It worked for you before. But here's the thing that people miss. It can feel like an intuitive hit. But what's really happening is your body doesn't feel safe executing at this level, not consistently. You've freaked yourself out. Another way it can show up is that you've worked really hard and you've scheduled in some rest, but you just can't settle into it. The compulsion to check your phone or open your email or just do one more thing before you finally relax, and then that one more thing actually takes over your entire day. And you say you want ease, but you actually go into panic when you try to implement it. Because if your system is used to holding on to everything, holding everything together, slowing down just doesn't feel safe. It feels like you're about to drop the ball. And so your body starts scanning for danger, like, what am I missing? What's going on? What have I not taken care of? Or you have a high income month. But instead of celebrating it, your mind immediately goes to, well, that was a fluke. I won't be able to do that again. Or you swing the other way and think, okay, now I need to aim higher next month, even though your nervous system is already completely overtaxed. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't see. Shifting the goalposts immediately after a win without letting your body calibrate to that safety is one of the fastest ways to make sure that you crash next time. And let me ask you this. Do you actually feel tense whenever something goes right, whenever you get a win? Because if your system equates success with actually doing more and burning out, it's going to quietly sabotage it. Not because you don't want that success, but because somewhere along the way, your body learned that more visibility, More money, more responsibility meant more pressure, not more safety. And it's not really sabotage at all. It's your system protecting you, trying to keep you safe, and it's doing it in the only way it knows how. So you don't need to push harder. You've already proven that you can do that. You need to feel safer. Because when your body, your system feels regulated, your income expands, your capacity expands, and the right people are drawn to you because you're not giving off this crazy, chaotic, static, weird vibe. And that's one of the shifts I work with women on inside my program, Rewired to Rich. We learn to reclaim that safety that you've just bulldozed through before so you can have more, make more, and even do more, but do it in a way that doesn't completely exhaust you and burn you out. So if any of the examples I shared with you today feel familiar, like, oh yeah, that's definitely me, I do that. And if you're ready to stop overriding your nervous system, if you're ready to build a business that actually feels like freedom, that feels really good and very, very sustainable, Rewired to Rich is that container. So I encourage you, where you're watching this or listening to this, to go to the show notes and book a call with me and see if it's going to be your next best step, because I would love to help you out. I know what it's like to build a business from pushing and hustle and ending up so exhausted that I couldn't even enjoy the money that I made, and I don't want that to happen to you. So we'll have a chat. We'll see if your system is ready to actually hold what it is you say that you want to bring in. Thanks for listening today.